Big congratulations. Biafran referendum finally approved by the UN. Enters stage 2. My people, Biafran referendum document has finally been accepted and approved by the United Nations. Bola Ahmed Tinubu no get any single say to say on this very matter. In fact, I am short of words myself because I never believed that this will happen so soon. So soon. Look at everything is just happening, unexpectedly. Everything is just happening unexpectedly. Everything is just entering, swamp. I no even expect say it could just happen so quickly. Please, if you are just watching us for the very first time, make you do well, make you subscribe because this story they very interesting and very important to hear. Yes, for those people who don't know anything about referendum, I want to break them down for una, make una understand before I start to go into the main information on how it was generally accepted and approved by the United Nations. Now, when you talk about referendum, we are talking about, yes, and a moment when all the people in Nigeria are given the opportunity to come together to cast a vote. Yes, a general vote, where everyone will decide where it belongs and where it doesn't belong. Because now, I know say Igbos they say they won't go, Yoruba they say they won't go, Abi, nothing as they say they won't go. It is this referendum that will help to decide where each person will later go to. Now, this issue of Nigerian breakup will now become a confirmed situation. It will now become a confirmed situation because now our leaders are saying that it's a lie. Nobody wants Nigerians to break up. It has been Nnamdi Kanu's political move and all of that. It is through this referendum we will now know if what Nnamdi Kanu is saying is true or not. Now, make I enter the main news. Come closer, my people. Make I break them down. Yes. Now, as it is right now, the United Nations has finally given a recognition on the recognition of Nigerian referendum. Now, this referendum, according to the UN Secretary of State, he said that it is even stated in Nigerian Constitution that the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 arrangement of Section Chapter 1 and other sections, that yes, that it is the right of individuals to decide where to be and where not to be. That is to tell you that we as individuals have the right to decide if to still remain in Nigeria or if not to still remain in Nigeria. That still reminds me of what Effiong, that is the man Odumogu Ojukwu, handed over the Biafran flag to told Gowon as a then during the war. That look, I am handing over this flag to you, not because not that I'm handing over Biafra to you. No, I'm not handing Biafra to you. I am handing this flag to you to get a hold of, should in case you do not do the needfuls or what the people want or what the people of Biafra need. These people will come back to agitate and begin to call for their, relocation and break up again. You remember that. If you have not listened to that very part of information, go back to the 1963 Nigerian Civil War and go and study that. You will get that in full details. Yes. Now, everything being equal, I must tell you that Nigerian government has really made a mess of the whole thing. And that is what now made the Biafrans to say, okay, now Nigerian government has really violated what it told them not to violate. So it is now our right and our move to do what we actually need to do because they have been warned. Now, the United Nations has finally summoned Bola Ahmed Tinubu, giving him reasons and also facts behind this very information and why it is very important that yes, there should be a referendum. Now, looking on your screen is some of the observers, that some of the personalities that we definitely that we definitely see to this conduct of referendum. And you can see Are Kakanfo, that is Gani Adam himself, who also has been calling for this for the separation of the Yoruba nation. In fact, everywhere, everything just they go as expected. Now, Nigerian government no get choice than to concur and agree to what the UN has just said. Now, the UN are saying that yes, the freedom of Nnamdi Kanu is going to be the next thing everyone should be looking into, because once he is free, then referendum will be conducted. Now there is shock everywhere as Nigerian government have seen the interest of the United Nations on the issue of referendum. So I don't know if they will now want to quicken the freedom of Nnamdi Kanu. If Nnamdi Kanu, now that UN have shown interest in referendum, now Nigerian government will now want to delay Nnamdi Kanu's freedom, just as already said by VDM, the very dark man. Fear there everybody eye as we dey talk and so. Now, my dear listeners, I beg make una do a more can subscribe to this channel, because this story is still long small, but I will still try to see how to concise it and make it more interesting. Yes. Now, as it is right now, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who was actually invited by the UN president and some other top delegates, has also been told that yes, referendum is a must conduct election. In fact, everyone have the right to participate in this referendum, be you Yoruba, Hausa, or Igbo, because it gives you the opportunity to know where you belong. Now, just like Nigerian election gives everyone the right to come out and vote and exercise their franchise, so it is very, very important that everyone is given the right to come out and exercise their franchise in the time of referendum. Now, making reference to the terrorism and killings of innocent people in Nigeria, it has also been made clear by this UN president that referendum will help put an end to this very nonsensical, saying that it is because of lack of referendum that is why these terrorists are going about doing what they are doing. Let's put aside resources and what may be achieved after referendum. It is important at least to save lives. Now, everyone is now saying this, making it very clear that the Nigerian government must understand the significance and why it is important for this to be done. Now, on your screen, you can see an arrow pointing to different direction. You see, this very arrow that is pointing to different direction is actually showing you areas where can be tagged as a particular region, and area where can be tagged as another particular region, because as it is now, Nigerian government need to sit down and decide how many parts will Nigeria be broken into. Yes. Now, I want you to pay attention to this very small piece that I'll be dropping for you. Now, the Green Chamber on Monday, that is, we're talking about the House of Representatives. Yes. Now, on Monday, February 26th, then in 2024, said it will address the pitfalls that led to the failure of past constitution amendments in the country by working closely with the executive at the state and constitutions does not and federal levels. Yes, the House promised to ensure that the current process of amending the Nigerian constitution does not suffer the fate of previous exercises. To tell you that they are already saying that Nigerian government have started tampering with the constitution, adding and removing and disobeying. Now, the assertions was made by the Speaker of House of Representation, that is Honorable Abbas Tajuddin while inaugurating the sixth special committee on the review of 1999 Constitution held at Transcorp Hilton Hotel in Abuja. Yes, the speaker acknowledged the pivotal role of the executives in the constitution review process. Now, stressing that the chamber was ready to carry the state houses of assembly in the process. Now, Honorable Tajuddin revealed that the current process will be deeply rooted in engaging Nigerians at all levels. He added that the partnership with the executive stems from the pivotal side role, yes, pivotal role it plays in governance, practical implementation of the processes, and the involvement of state houses of assembly to foster consumers and expedite adoption by the state assembly. Speaker Tajuddin disclosed that the committee intend to harness input of all Nigerians at the senatorial district levels through open forums, public consultation, and digital platform. My people, Nigerian don't divide as we dey talk and so. Yes, I'm just telling you because with the look of things and the way things are going, everything is now showing clearly